What is going on? My name is Mike and this is all about pressure washing, and today we're going to talk about data. Now you may be thinking, Mike, this is a pressure washing channel. I came here to learn about pressure washing. I want to know how to clean stuff. I want to know what chemicals to use. I need to learn the best way to do my job. And yeah, those are all great things to do, and those are all unbelievably important things to do in order for you to be successful in your business. But without data, you're never going to be successful unless you are collecting data every single day. So what exactly am I talking about? Now, let me first tell you a little story. And while this is my story, I've heard the same story over and over from all kinds of guys that are just starting out to guys that have been around for just as long as me. I was talking to Cody over at Southeast Soft Wash about this very same thing a few weeks ago because we were both in the same boat. We both had the same story, and that story is when we first started out, we weren't collecting data. We weren't keeping good records. And yeah, I know people have been keeping records forever on cave walls, on paper, and now electronically. However, I wasn't keeping the important information. I wasn't keeping track of my customers. And that's my key point here. And that is the biggest thing that I wish I would have done differently if I could start all over again. And in my opinion, customer information is the most important data that you can have for a sustainable business. And yeah, obviously you need to keep track of all your costs, your overhead. And yeah, you need to have a schedule in place, not only to keep you on track, but so you know when you should be getting in front of your customers again and again, right? And those are all unbelievably important things, especially if you truly want to be able to track and use the data so you can make informed decisions about your business. So you can actually know if you're profitable. So you can determine how you're going to go to market, how you're going to price, and how you're going to quote things, right? But let's get back to the customers. For at least the first 5 years of my business, I didn't keep track of my customers. I would generate an invoice in a spreadsheet. I'd print it out, I'd mail it. And remember, this was like 20 years ago. So things have really evolved. Technology has advanced, and being able to utilize that technology has made my life so much easier and my business so much better. But back then, I wasn't using it. It didn't really even exist. And that's why I was just sending out invoices, collecting money, and hoping people would call me back the next time they needed something cleaned. Now, imagine what I could do with all of those names of all of those customers for the first 5 years I was in business. That info could have been a gold mine, an absolute cash cow, because when you do a good job, when your customer service is on point, you build trust, which builds your customer base. Your customer retention rate goes way up. But if you're not collecting that information, you can't do anything but hope they call you back. And honestly, I want to be successful, and I don't want to leave anything to chance, and I don't want to hope somebody calls me back. I want to make as much money as possible with every single customer, and you do that by providing value, but also being able to continually market to these customers. And how do you do that? You do it by collecting the data and putting it to good use. Now, there are a ton of ways to do this. You could drop everything into a spreadsheet like I used to, but we have all kinds of resources now at our disposal, and there are all kinds of different CRMs out there, and they're great for businesses like ours. People ask me all the time what CRM I use, and that's kind of a difficult one to answer because it's something that I've developed, and it does a phenomenal job and allows me to do a lot of the things that a traditional CRM does. But this year at WashCon, we had a third day, which was the VIP roundtable, and that was where we really got to dive deep into the trenches of a lot of people's businesses. And I kept hearing one name over and over as far as the CRM went, and it's called Market. And after talking to the guys at the VIP roundtable and learning a little bit more about Market's pricing structure, I wanted to look into it myself, and I was actually really impressed. So obviously the CRM is perfect for any kind of home service business. I downloaded it. They had a free trial. I found it really easy to use, and the thing that I thought was really cool is the price point. And there are a ton of really expensive CRMs out there, but Market isn't one of those. And it offers a ton of reporting capability, and that's exactly what I'm talking about in this video: collecting data, being able to see reports in real time as to the current status of your business, being able to keep track and monitor all the things that are going to help your business become better over time, right? They also have some marketing, some sales, and some branding options, which are great when you're ready to move in that direction. And that's why this thing is cool, because the CRM grows with your business, which is great because you don't necessarily need all the bells and whistles at first, but they're there when you're ready for them. And after digging around in the app, I did have a couple questions about some of the features in there, and the support team was super fast in getting back to me. So all in all, really good CRM, and I know that it can help you organize and stay on top of your business. I put a link below so you can check it out if you want to. Okay, the house that we're washing right now is the perfect example of having the data. We've been washing this house for 6 years. They're a loyal customer. They love our business. They have us do everything for them, right? All their exterior pressure cleaning, we take care of it. But that might not be the case if I didn't have their information and continually hit them with my marketing materials, my email sequences throughout the year, right? Data collection is huge. And if you're just starting out, start collecting data today. Or if you've been in business for a while and maybe don't have the best record keeping, start that today too. So that's really just about it, guys. Data is key to your business's success. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.